Go.
Hello!
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 Hello! Hello!
Hello! How are you
Hello.
doing?
How do
Welcome
you
back.
doing?
Mwah, mwah, mwah. We missed you so much. Hello.
Welcome back.
In Soviet Russia, question you.
Romani Russian!
Romani Russian.
Gotta
Very
find that
important.
one pixel
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
It's
Very
all about the one pixel.
The one pixel.
Pixel!
Hyper, this is you.
This is me.
Hey, stranger, come join me. The
Oh,
water is
okay.
wonderful, and I can show you the way to the next island.
Yikes.
I think we should jump in.
Bad things may happen.
Bad things may happen.
Wait, who was that who just spoke?
A young boy is happily swimming in the sea off the docks.
Oh, I
Who
thought
is
that was
it?
a girl.
Nope.
Oops.
Just watch. See how his eyes glinting?
Come on, jump in. A little water won't hurt you.
Oh, I see. It's
Yeah.
So am I still doing the... No.
Good day. I'm Alexander. What are you doing in the sea?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm swimming. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm swimming. I mean, come join me. The water's wonderful. I can show you the way.
please stand by while Hyper freaking dies.
Hyper EXE has stopped working. Please reboot.
Abort, retry, fail. Abort,
Control Alt Delete! Control Alt Delete!
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm swimming. I mean, come join me. I did it again. Okay,
You
third
got
time's a charm. I mean, come join me. The water's wonderful. I can show you the way to the next island.
Am I...
Come join me if you're brave enough.
Were we asking
Have we run into the princess yet?
Not yet.
Nope.
No.
Okay, great.
But you can
I can't wait. I want to.
you can voice
What are
the
you
guy
waiting
that's in
for?
here.
I said I'd show you how to get to the next island, didn't I?
Okay, so I saved it.
Yeah.
Geronimo!
Considering the poor condition of the shore, it looks like the easiest way to get into the water is to just jump off the pier.
Cannonball!
He didn't even take off
I'm
his
glad you
clothes.
could join me.
The powerful currents grab Alexander. Struggle as he might, he feels himself being pulled out to sea.
Not a very good swimmer, are you?
Help me!
Sorry, I think not.
As his head submerges for the third time, Alexander finds himself pondering the wisdom of going out on a limb for a stranger.
Welcome to the underworld.
Tickets only. Next.
Alexander couldn't handle those currents. That boy must be an unbelievably strong swimmer.
Or something.
Kibble at 12.
Yeah.
There were dog people.
You missed
What?
something.
I missed dog people?
We'll see them again.
Yeah.
Yay!
I already said this. Just jump in. The water won't hurt you.
You said
I
that
already
too.
said this too.
Go away.
All right, be that way. Don't come in the water. You'll be sorry.
That's strange. The young boy in the water just disappeared. Oh, well, perhaps he just dove under the water.
Clearly.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Don't mind the smoke that appeared. A worn wooden vessel has been dry docked on a jetty. The board is in sad shape. The boat is in sad shape. A hole in the hull and the condition of its boards make it obvious that the vessel is no longer seaworthy.
Well, you were thinking boards were later on in the sentence, and you were just trying to get there.
Is-
Yeah, what do you want?
Okay.
He's the perfect person for that.
A little Romani Russian.
Can I look
Another
at him?
freeloader.
The ferryman's face has been weathered by the sea air and by worry. He's definitely out of sorts. He He glares at Alexander in a most suspicious and unfriendly manner.
What do you want? Get off my boat.
Oh,
Another
whoops.
freeloader.
Freeloader again.
No more
Alexander fills his
freeloaders.
pockets carefully.
Oh god,
I waited
not
too long to
again.
talk to him.
Tired of
I said the
freeloaders.
ferry's out of business. What do you keep bothering me for?
Actually, you didn't, but okay.
What?
Alexander promises himself that he will not go home until he has determined what Casima's feelings are for him and if she needs his help.
Can I talk to him, please? Okay. Oh my god.
The one pixel!
Excuse me, my name is Alexander. The owner of
Great.
the bookshop in the village told me you might be able to help me. I hear you
Yes.
used to run this ferry for the islands.
I
I'd like to
did.
talk to you if you have a moment.
No, I have no moments. Oh, you say old Ali sent you. I can't see why. The ferry's not running, you know.
I understand, but I'd just like to talk to you about the islands, if you don't mind.
Make it snappy. I have cable TV to go on in 5 minutes. Well, I guess it'd be alright if Ali sent you. If Ali sent you, don't just stand there. Come on inside.
Don't bring him in here.
The One Pixel would be a pretty good name for a retro video game music artist.
What is it you wanted to talk about, young man? Talk. I don't have all day. Let me put. I haven't even put my pants on. I just woke up.
The
Timer
ferryman is
running!
a disgruntled-looking man who is probably a lot younger than he appears. Despite his tired air, he watches Alexander patiently.
Patiently is a strongly kind word about how I'm watching him.
There's a rabbit's foot on the table. It seems the ferryman is counting on a little luck.
Where is this narrating voice coming from? Why do I hear it in my head?
I see you have a rabbit's foot. Has he brought you much luck?
No, my boat is grounded. What do you think? Kinda like I said, humph. As you can see, my luck's been out for some time now, despite this old charm. Why don't you take it with you? Perhaps giving the darn thing away will bring me good fortune at last. Unless you watch Supernatural.
You're
Then
going
you know
to
if
miss
giving that-
television.
Perhaps it will have that. Thank you. And I
You're
love
welcome.
Supernatural.
I know. But
Commercials over. Commercials over.
The rabbit's foot has long, soft fur.
commercials. Oh, it is time. It is time to watch
The long
WWE.
fur of the rabbit's foot is soft to the touch.
Okay, so we're just gonna
We're
talk.
going to miss Mitch.
I'm a visitor to these islands. I'd like to learn what I can about the area.
Stop distracting me from Undertaker. I mean, sorry. So you said outside. What is it you want to know?
Well, for one thing, why has the island's only ferry been dry docked?
Because Vizier is bad man.
Bad
I
man.
mean, I was going to say something else, but I have to. I'm trying to keep it rather PG.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, good luck
Well,
keeping it PG
it
with
just
this group.
ain't safe to sail these days with what the island's feuding and all. Vizier Al has ordered ferry closed till things settle down. Me don't think she'll ever see water again, unfortunately. Ech.
But why are the islands feuding?
I don't know. You got me. Something about stolen property or some such thing. It is a real shame. Things used to be so friendly. I mean, I could go over
Oh,
there.
you've never seen TV this good. You're missing out.
Then this unrest is recent.
Boris, be quiet in there.
You're missing the good TV.
I know. Shh. If
Then
you
hurry
hear-
up.
I have visitor here in the boat.
Who cares about the visitor? The
I
boat's
don't.
grounded.
What am I supposed to do? A few years is all, but it's been a long time, long enough. I apologize. Boris is very, very into WWE.
Hurry up.
Perhaps.
Gotta go, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Keep going.
Okay. Perhaps if the ferry were repaired?
This old thing, this ferry's been out of the water so long, she's no longer even seaworthy. Her boards have dry rot. She's fell apart in the first taste of seawater. You know what I mean.
But there must be some way to get off this island.
Yes, push yourself or swim. Bless you. There's only one way to travel that I know of, a magic map. The owner of the pawn shoppy can tell you more about that than I can, Alexander.
Now get out of here.
Tell me more about the ferry.
I'm missing the W. All I remember is I used to ferry Queen Alaria and Princess Casima themselves. There was no thought of danger back then.
Can you just TiVo it?
No!
You
we
think
don't
we
have-
can afford something like that? Our boat doesn't even run.
They used to go visiting to care for the needy and to keep up their family relations, friendly relations between familiar relations. Casima was probably going to get married to one of those flying mothers. You know what I mean. You'll meet them later. I remember their last trip. Things had started getting nasty by then, and when they came back aboard, I gathered that the queen and the princess had been received a bit coldly. Princess Cassini was such a pretty thing, but she was terribly upset. But who could be spreading these lies? She asked the queen, but the queen had no answers.
What do you do now that the ferry no longer operates?
I watched the WWE.
Which you're missing!
I know, but I'm trying to get rid of guests. I mean, be hospitable
Guess
to
you fuck
guests.
off!
I'm out of the job my ancestors have held for generations. I'm the only one trained to avoid the reef and the rocks, but that knowledge does me no good now.
Which makes you wonder who's the freeloader watching his television.
Is there no other boat on the island? One that might be more seaworthy?
If there was one on the island, I wouldn't have gone. I would have fired up my job again. Boats don't last long on these shoals, as you may have found out if you got here by ship. You can be quite sure that this old ferry is or was the only craft on the island.
Tell me more about Princess Cassima.
No!
God,
No
why do you have
more!
so many questions?
Television!
But Princess Cassima, such a beautiful child, so pure of heart. Why a contrary thought has never crossed her mind. I don't know how. Her mother was the same. The king and the queen, they served the islands, not the other way around. Always thinking about the people. They're sorely missed, just like I'm missing.
You're
my
missing
television.
this television!
What else can you tell me about the land?
Why have so Let's see, the Isle of Wonder's a lovely spot, a bit crazy, mind you. You got to have a good sense of humor to enjoy a tour there. Why did
Oh,
I
it's
say-
commercial again. You're missing it all.
What else can you tell me about the land?
The Isle of the Beast is pretty, but unfortunately you can't get very far onto the island.
Maybe the Isle of the Beast would be a good place for me to try and imitate the Shockmaster.
Yeah. What else can you tell me about the land?
I don't know why Never mind. The inhabitants of the Isle of the Sacred Mountain are the most gorgeous creatures you'll ever see. Why did it doesn't? You see, I've been watching so much WWE that their accents and showmanship sometimes come off on me as well. If you ever get to see them, that is, on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain.
What else can you tell me about the land?
Nothing! The Castle of the Crown sure is a beauty. She's the finest palace ever built, I'll warrant.
What else?
Some say the land of the Green Isles is near the edge of the world and that the deadly currents are a result of the magnetism that sucks life from the world to the next. Of course, it's just silly talk.
Oh, okay.
Nothing.
Hurry up! Boris has to urinate! Go faster!
Well, I think I'll be going now.
Oh, thank the gods!
Thanks for allowing me into your home.
Not at all. It breaks the boredom, if you know what I mean.
Oh, sure you bottom! Get in here, the show's starting again!
Okay, Boris, I'm coming!
You better hurry up!
Alexander decides not to stay around.
Alexander decides not to stay around.
Yeah.
Boris!
Okay, worked that
And that is
time.
the last he ever heard.
Okay.
Old lamps for new!
Kibble at 12. I love kibble.
Oh, I was gonna show you, the dog people.
Woof woof.
I would whistle, but I can't. There's the dog people.
They're dogs!
I love dogs!
Two guard
I
dogs look
love
quite firm in
dogs.
their resolution not to let Alexander anywhere near the castle.
Throw a bone.
Saladin was majestic.
Yep.
Yes, he was.
Okay. I gotta go back here because I have to talk about a magic map.
I'm the map, I'm the map.
I'm the map. I'm the map.
There's a place you wanna get. I could get you there. I bet I'm the map.
Backpack.
Oh, do you want to
Oh, yeah. Who's taking over for,
Brute?
Oh, sure. Who is this guy?
Good day. Good day,
Okay,
friend. How you
never
doing?
mind. Wait, so what is this guy?
He's the pawn shop owner.
Ah, so he's just a nice guy.
Yeah.
Right? You said he's a nice guy?
Yeah.
Alright, I can do that.
A mysterious old man also patronizes the pawn shop. He steals sidelong glances at Alexander from under his hood.
Yeah, Brute, I'll tag out so you can be the shopkeeper.
Oh. Okay.
Good day, sir.
The old man just glares at Alexander and does not reply.
Fine.
Wait, so was there something in particular I was supposed to do for this guy? Or just read the dialogue?
No, just read the dialogue.
Whatever you want to do. Excuse me, merchant, but the ferryman mentioned that you might have a magic map of the land of the Green Isles.
Why, as a matter of fact, I do. I keep it under the counter. It's been gathering dust so long I nearly forgot about it. It was quite a few years ago, you see. The estate of a wealthy wizard fell into my hands when he died. It was useless magical junk mostly, which reminds me, I've still got some things of his in the back I need to dump out. Anyway, the magic map was the one true treasure in the lot. The wizard was quite old and feeble and had enchanted the map to aid in traveling. It is said that one need only desire to be on an island depicted on the map to find oneself there. It is a very valuable map, as you can imagine. Unfortunately, no one is interested in traveling these days. Far too dangerous with the current state of the kingdom.
What would you take for the map?
I would normally want something magic in return, but since I am hardly overrun with prospective buyers, I'd be willing to take anything of equal value in exchange.
What would you take in exchange for the map?
I would need something of great value in trade for this map.
Okay, so we're gonna give him my ring. Would you be willing to take my family ring in exchange for the magic map?
Daventry. Are you a king, then?
No, that's my father, King Graham. I'm just Alexander.
Well, just Alexander. She is a beautiful ring. Are you sure you could part with such a unique family heirloom? Heirloom?
Heirloom.
Heirloom. The ring does mean a lot to me. I didn't always have a family, you know. Still, it is only gold. There are more important things at stake now.
Then you now own a magic map. Just Alexander. I'll keep your ring out of sight for a few days. If you find anything else of great value in your travels, you can return for your ring. I'd hate to see it melted down for the gold. And a warning about the map. It will only operate when you are out in the open and within sight of the sea. The limitation has something to do with the teleport spell. Shut up, cats! With the teleport spell ingredients.
You hear that, Cavilla?
I didn't mean it, Cavilla. I was in character.
You're like, cat, shut up! Thank you. You're very kind. And I'll remember about the map.
By the way, your singing about the map reminded me of, for some reason, about how suddenly the old man in the concealing cloak sneaks past Alexander and, with a sneaky dart of his hand, steals a mint from the candy jar. So the old man likes mints. The old man stuffs the mint into his mouth and wobbles unsteadily out of the pawn shop. I'm reminded of how there's a live-action Dora the Explorer being made. Yes, like really.
What? No!
Seconds later, in the castle,
Master, follow Prince Alexander as you wished. The pawn shop owner he just obtained. Just reprieve. He just got a magic map. Ugh.
Is that guy dead?
you fool! You've been eating those mints again! I ordered you to stop that!
Nothing so good.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Master.
Should I wait or just go?
I,
We can just fill him in.
yeah.
Now, what is this about a magic map?
With the map, Prince Alexander can travel anywhere as Quickly as quickly as I can.
What? I thought I took care of the only means of travel. By my scimitar, I can't have him stirring things up now.
That would be bad, Master.
Get a hold of yourself and listen carefully, Shamir. Go to the other islands and tell them.
What? Oh, we don't get to find out.
Nope. Okay. Yes, Cavilla.
Oh no. Lamp
Yes.
guy's gone.
Yep. He'll be back though.
Oh?
Time to
A
loot the
large
trash
round
can.
pot is one of the pottery pieces on display outside the shops.
Ow.
It's involved in a murder! Murder! Murder!
Murder!
Alexander sorts through the odds and ends that the pawn shop owner dumped into the pot.
Ooh, a dead body.
Magic exploding gum wrappers, a shattered crystal ball, a cracked wand, a fake thumb.
That's where I left that.
Near the bottom, Alexander finds a little glass bottle labeled ink. It appears to be empty, but Alexander decides to take it anyway. You never know when a small bottle will come in handy.
That's right.
So I wanted
know
to
if
say
the
that
genie's
this
in there.
live-action Dora the Explorer movie was being like directed by Michael Bay because that would be hilarious, but it's actually not directed by him.
Oh.
Who's it directed by?
Alexander is carrying a little ink bottle. It appears to be empty. That's the one I recognize. I forget the name.
Okay.
Oh, James Bobbin. There it is.
Yeah, no clue who that is.
Yeah.
Alexander shakes the bottle and imagines he hears a faint swishing sound, but decides he is mistaken.
I think
Swish!
you get points for doing this. Let's see, we're at 30 right now. But if we use it on ourselves now...
So do the points mean anything in this game?
There's no reason to use that here. Alexander decides to open the empty bottle. Open the empty ink bottle.
It's stuck. It's... Whoa.
Whoa!
I think getting all points is just bragging rights.
Yeah, it is. It's like if you want to explore all possible, like, dialogue / puzzles, then, you know, it just shows you how many points you got in the game. Why the ink bottle isn't empty at all? It's full of invisible ink.
Da 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 da.
Dun, 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 dun.
Not very strong, but not bad.
Oh, you idiot.
No, we didn't get any points for that. It just tells you, like, if you missed something, like a piece
What
of
is the
dialogue.
text button?
Oh, so we can have the dialogue be speech,
Oh,
both,
fuck that.
or text. So
Fuck all that, dude.
the speech isn't even working right now, anyway.
Nope.
That's
And we just
good.
have to remember to find the 1 pixel.
Yeah.
So listen to this. Paramount has also released a synopsis for the movie. It reads, having spent most of her life exploring the jungle with her parents, nothing could prepare Dora for the most dangerous adventure ever. High school.
What?
That's a joke.
Oh, that's gotta be a joke.
High school.
High
I don't know if
school?
this article is real, but the fact that the movie is being made is real.
That's spectacular.
Kibble at 12.
Okay, so...
Always the explorer, Dora quickly finds herself leading Boots, her best friend a monkey, and Diego, and a ragtag group of teens on a live-action adventure to save her parents and solve the impossible
Hang on.
mystery behind a lost Inca civilization.
Hang on. Who the fuck let the monkey in the high school?
The magic
Magic
map
map.
is made of thin leather and has lifelike drawings of the islands on its uneven surface.
Then whoever drew this map was a terrible cartographer.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Let me just whip this out.
Don't you whip anything out, sir.
Let's go here first.
Alexander
Okay.
feels a strange pulling sensation.
Yeah, especially after he whipped it out.
Swish?
What?
What the hell is that?
That was the webpage out of nowhere. Thanks. Thanks for that. I also didn't realize I still was sharing desktop audio.
Oh.
Jesus. Alexander notices an unusually large coal-black feather lying on the beach. I don't know why it started making noise. It took that long for it to start making noise on that page, too. There's an ugly flower growing near the base of the cliff.
Hey,
How
fuck
do
you,
you know
buddy.
that
You're an
that's
ugly
ugly?
flower.
Just the flower starts talking.
Alexander takes the feather.
Achoo!
Hey, don't
He's
you walk
allergic
over
to
here! I
feathers.
saw what you just did to that feather. Hey, get the fuck off of me!
Alexander picks the flower and is startled by its hideously strong skunk-like odor. For a moment, he can smell nothing else.
I'll show you skunk-like, you son of a bitch! You better put me back where you found me!
And from across the ocean, you hear, "Hello,
Hello!
Hello, I think.
hello, hello, hello."
I think we can go there.
The Isle of the Crown almost looks like a dog.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. Apparently, the map won't teleport its user anywhere except the other islands. It's a good thing, too. Alexander has had
Hear me
enough
out.
of ocean swimming lately.
The Isle of the Crown looks like a duck with a sleeping cap on.
It looks like a
Like-
dog.
But no, look. The pointy end, that's the tip of the cap. It goes up. What would be the dog's ears or the duck's bill? It's like leaning its head back and laughing.
All right.
Here's the comma.
And that's a shrimp.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Let me out of this
Somewhere near his
fucking bag, you
grundle.
son of a bitch! Don't you put me in this bag! What are you doing? Give me no! Don't teleport me in your bag!
He put you in your pocket.
Okay.
Don't put me in your pocket either! But it's your ass pocket, right? Yeah.
Henri. Flower.
Yeah.
I think that's
Bet your ass I'm an ornery flower!
One of the oysters is sitting up in bed and doesn't look very happy. He seems to be the only one who can't sleep.
It's a bed of oysters.
In the oyster's mouth, Alexander can see a glint of white. Oyster beds line the seashore. Most of the oysters are sound asleep.
I can fix that right now!
Oh, I keep forgetting I'm voicing. Why aren't you asleep like the other oysters?
Okay, I guess I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm so weary, but I can't sleep. I have a terrible ache in my mouth.
Maybe you should have brushed your teeth like the dentist told you.
Maybe you should shut the fuck up, voice in the sky.
What's wrong with your mouth?
Hello.
Hello. No offense, but it hurts too much to talk.
Sound like my grandma.
You'd sound like your grandma too if your tooth hurt this bad.
If you're having trouble sleeping, perhaps you'd like me to read to you.
Hey, that would be great.
2 dulcimas raised to the degree of 40 half dulcimas, divided into equal parts by the third of a cackle of goose geese, put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles, stretch over the total of 53 and an eighth bottles of wildebeest lard. Yields a gilded minnow of precise measurements, 2,069 centrals by 3,023 and 6/7 puns, not punts, as might be expected. This is not to say, however, in any sense whatsoever, that deviations in temperature of 5 or 6 dregs or so.
Might as well just read you the fucking driver's manual I have.
Alexander makes a grab for the pearl.
And his hand gets bitten off.
Hey, you fixed my mouth. Feels great.
Ah, the little oyster drifts into peaceful slumber with the rest of his oyster friends.
And then you hear one oyster in the background who's snoring obnoxiously loud.
Bet your ass I'm still an
see.
ornery flower. I can't also speak.
Making sure I have everything. So,
Don't you put that cursor on me? Yeah. Walk away.
yeah, I have everything.
Hey, stop that! Cut that out!
Don't
Get out of
finger
here!
the flower. Don't finger the flower.
Finger the fat. The flower's gonna bite back eventually. Just you wait.
Alexander hears someone coming.
This is 5 of them, so we can all talk at once.
Oh boy. Like all 5 of them are talking?
Yep.
5 years
Fire
guard
guard,
of the
IOEB.
IOEB.
Watch for a foreign man, said he.
With
Ears and nose and
nose,
tongues, hands and eyes.
Eyes.
Its nature
nature
cannot be disguised. If man it be, then man
man
it
it
dies.
That worked so well.
I hate myself.
Old
Old
Tom Trow, smell your smell.
Do that.
Do
that
that
which
which
you
you
do
so
well.
We're so out of sync.
It makes it better, like these 5 idiots can't keep up with each other.
Alexander holds the flower of stench
Let
out
go
to
of
the
me!
gnome with the jumbo nose.
Hey, don't, hey, no! I can see in there!
Oh, Tom Trow I am, that's all I be. My nose knows all on land and sea. A flower of stench is washed ashore. A flower to all, nothing more. God, that smelled like ass.
I'll fail on the
Hey, you
last
smell
one.
like ass, you son of a bitch, I'll show you!
Listen,
Listen,
Hood,
hark you,
Governor. Do your duty as you swore. With your ears, tell us
Please
more.
tell us more.
Someone else can be the ear dude.
I can be the
Or
ear
do
dude.
that.
I'll be the ear dude.
Ear bro.
Alexander winds the tin nightingale and plays it for the gnome with the monumental ears.
If he ever would stop whining.
Do.
Look at the
Look at
bird.
me dance! This is how he gets down with his funky self.
Do, 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 do. A nose is not a way to spy. My ears cannot be told a lie. A nightingale is all there be. No man is near, and so say me. Oh, he has an earring. Okay.
That's a
Savage.
big earring.
5 gnomes for 5 senses.
Yep.
Taste
from
that we might know.
No.
Whether friend or
friend
whether
or
foe.
whether
Oh!
Ew! It's like a licking
Licky
dog,
licky,
dude.
use hyper beam!
Never make those noises to me again. You stop that right now! You stop that!
Alexander holds the mint out for the gnome with the gigantic mouth.
So should I be the tongue one?
Yes, be a tongue one.
Grum Frumpkin knows a tasty treat. It matters not what others bleat. No danger, this is one so.
I want to be the grumpy one.
Dilly,
Dilly,
dilly, use your hands. Is it beast or is it man?
Yeah.
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 Alright, turn to the left and cough.
Alexander holds the rabbit's foot out for the gnome with the huge hands.
You know what they say about big hands? Big feet.
You know what to say about big feet?
Be all you mad? What aileth thee? A bunny can't trill merrily. A hare does not at all taste sweet. A rabbit here is all we greet.
A bear.
Old
Bill
Batter.
Never fatter.
Vision
Can
can
solve this matter. Look you now
and
end this chatter. Okay, I'm gonna save it again.
You can't, or you can't see me.
You think
no.
they'd use the eyes guy first?
Okay, I'm gonna fail deliberately just so you can see the death.
A gnome with gigantic eyes is standing before Alexander. Anime gnome.
Oh, jeez.
Of all the senses, eyes are best. A man, I say, and hang the rest.
A
man, so say your eyes. A man he be, a man he dies.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5.
Field goal. The kick is
The
good.
gnomes toss Alexander too far out into the sea for him to get his footing. The currents drag him under.
That's why you're supposed to swim, jackass.
Oh
Oh no!
Too strong!
Too strong!
Can't be too strong.
They didn't skip leg day?
And back to the underworld.
And he did.
Tickets only.
Get your fucking tickets
Next.
here. Get your fucking tickets here.
Guess those gnomes couldn't reach a consensus.
Dun 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 dun. Okay.
Alexander pours the contents of the empty-looking ink bottle over himself.
By all that's beauteous, fair, and sightly, 4 morons do I sleep with nightly. Because we only have one bed. There's nothing there at all, I say. Enough of this. Now let's away. Good thing they didn't walk too far forward, otherwise they would have walked right into him.
Yeah.
Alexander did it. He's fooled the guards.
Nice. Oh, look, a piece of paper.
The blue ocean stretches on for as far as Alexander can see.
Try to look at this thing. Let me look. There we go.
A string of letters floats in the water. The letters spell out, "Where are you going?" Alexander's heard of alphabet soup, but this is ridiculous.
Get it.
Touch it.
Touch it.
Alexander picks up the object floating in the water. It appears to be a string of letters. They say, "Where are you going?"
I wish I knew.
Alexander decides to keep the odd sentence, even though it is incomplete.
Hint, hint.
Okay. The 1 pixel. The 1.
The 1 pixel.
Come on. There we go. Bees.
And spiders.
Bees!
Not the bees! Oh god, not the bees! They're in my eyes!
Not the bees!
The tail end of this island is a riotous scramble of books, sand, and a spider's web.
Ugh.
Wow, hiya, gorgeous.
Oh,
what
gosh.
a luscious looking
Ah,
hunk of flesh.
I hate it.
you are.
I actually hate looking at this. It's making me. Ugh.
Listen to the music too.
I don't want to listen to this shit.
Thank you. I guess. Who are you?
How charming of you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow, of course, and not Scarlett Johansson, not
Damn.
the Marvel character, the femme fatale
Were you gonna
of
call her a
all
cow?
femme fatales. You know what I mean, right?
Call her a cow.
You know, I was just thinking it was time I found my 15th, another husband. It would be quite a horror, I mean an honor to have me as a bride. Just look at my beautiful weaving. It's so light, so delicate. You'll never want to leave my loom.
And you never will.
It is a lovely web, but my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Oh! Drat! I mean, the loss is yours. I'm sure you'll change your mind once you consider the advantages.
I hate. Ugh.
A black widow is sitting in her web. She has long legs and an hourglass on her belly. She gives Alexander a knowing look.
And since we
Don't look at me like that, you whore.
Alexander reaches out to touch the
You
black
fucking
widow.
idiot!
Ah, how sweet the matrimony. I knew you'd change your mind.
No!
Alexander feels the sharp prick of the black widow's teeth, then a strange burning sensation.
You're dead, you fucking maniac! Oh my goodness. Red means scary!
A widow again.
Laughs maniacally.
Tickets only. Next.
I don't want to look at that.
Why do you think they call her a widow?
Because she's a whore.
Not the bees.
Just the bee's knees.
Okay. We can just skip past all that dialogue.
Hey, baby, how you
No,
doing?
I don't
Oh my god, wow, you're just a stud muffin, aren't you?
I just had a dream about freakishly large
Yeah.
spiders and roaches this morning.
That scrap of paper blew into my web from those books over there. The wind just thinks I can deposit anything here, but you can deposit anything here if you want.
A thread is hanging from the otherwise tightly woven web.
Oh, I got a little... Hey, don't touch that thread!
Alexander snatches the scrap of parchment, curious to see what's written on it.
Just says butts.
Love.
Love butts?
Love butts.
The wind blows the scrap of paper from Alexander's hand, but he remembers what it said well enough.
Love butts.
Alexander, you got butterfingers, dude.
Love butts, not war. Piles
Okay,
of stacked
easy enough.
books, looking ready to topple at any moment, have been arranged haphazardly on the sandy ground.
Huh.
Now listen here, asshole. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, hey, he actually speaks. What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize these books had an owner. I'm in need of a rare book.
No owner. All books have owners, my good man. In this book, owner, bookworm to you, wouldn't part with one of his books for anything.
Isn't there something I can do for you to pay for the book?
Let's see. You have an... Fuck? Internit? You have an
clause.
internit clause?
No, no clauses at all, I'm afraid.
Oh, mouse.
As an exception, you always should.
Ow!
Ooh-woo. Notice his
Ooh-woo.
book? Don't mind oxymoron and diphthong? They're fairly limited grammatical principles, you know.
I thought that was onomatopoeia.
Let's see. A marsh pig that does taxes?
No, I'm afraid not.
A dangling participle?
I'm fresh out.
A purple fiddle whacker?
No, I don't think so. Sorry.
Idiosyncrasy.
Idiosyncrasy, perhaps?
You got a lot of those.
Afraid not.
Then what good are you? Later, fucker.
What a jerk.
Are they spelling bees?
Spelling bees!
Oh no!
Can I actually look at them?
Welcome to the puns. This game is full of puns.
I can't look at them. Sad.
Can't look at the spelling bees. Oh.
Come on.
The
There we go.
1 pixel. Let's go into the deep dark forest, yes.
A stick is stuck in the middle of the swamp. Milkweed thrives near the mucky swamp. Small bottles filled with milk grow on it like fruit. A large tree stretches knotted limbs out over the swamp. Part of the tree's trunk is shaped like the face of a dog. Why, it must be a dogwood tree.
Borf?
Such a stick in the mud. Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkwood bush.
Ew! Hey, fuck you.
Apparently, the dogwood tree doesn't like Alexander standing that close.
Sit!
Bad things may happen.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, sure. That's a great idea.
The swampy bog sinks beneath Alexander's weight. He feels himself being sucked slowly but firmly down into the muck.
Firmly grasp it.
As the marshy water fills Alexander's mouth, he thinks that, although he'd always wanted to try a mud bath, this is hardly what he had in mind.
Ha
Oh,
ha ha ha. Eat shit.
tickets. Next. Only. Whoops.
Do you ever get that sinking feeling?
puts
Yeah, every
on
time I hear a
sunglasses.
pong, I just kind of sinks deeper into my seat until I'm ready to hate my life a little bit more.
Man.
You're gonna have a great time with this game.
Oh, I
It's the
will.
pizza door.
Alexander takes a close look at the tomato on the ground. It appears to be darker than those on the vines.
They have
And it's sad.
What are you staring at there, boy? Go away, you got a rootless thing, yeah.
Yep, that tomato is definitely rotten.
Who you calling rotten, narrator guy?
Vines of sweet, ripening tomatoes
What a
climb
nice
up little wooden posts.
Do they talk? No. Bad.
Unless Alexander is mistaken, those plants must be baby's tears. Is that lettuce growing in the garden? It looks a little chilled.
It's iceberg lettuce.
Why
No!
iceberg lettuce?
I should have brought booze.
Ding!
Should have brought booze.
Hey, what do you think you're doing there? Get your hands off me! Hey! Why you put me down?
Alexander picks up rotten tomato and puts him away. One never knows when one will need a movie review site.
What's up with
Yo,
all the
meet
plants
this
in this
Spartans
game
is
being an
god
asshole?
awful, man.
I'm not gonna do anything
Yeah.
with this guy yet, because I don't have the right item. But we'll go here first.
Open the door.
Do you remember this part, Hyper?
Oh, I don't remember what we did for it.
High-pitched voice for the queens.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah?
Checkmate! Only chess pieces allowed in chessboard land!
That's right, mate. Humans aren't allowed in this, never will be. Stay out!
He's Aussie.
Oh boy. What piece is this? Oh.
Is that the red one or the white one?
That's the red one.
Which one was I? I don't remember.
You were the white one, if I remember right.
Who was the red one?
Galuf was the red one, originally.
Oh,
I must insist, Your Highness. I shall send the lump of coal to the Vizier and the Princess as a present for their wedding, and that's the end of it.
And I suppose you leave me with only this stupid spoiled egg to send, Your Highness. I want to impress the new king and queen of the realm as much as you do. As queen of this island, I have every right to that lump of coal.
Who isn't queen of this isle? The lump of coal is in my possession. Therefore, I shall do as I please with it. Besides, there's nothing wrong with that spoiled egg.
I like how you're popping your plosives, Your Majesty. The egg, though delightfully spoiled, is not nearly so valuable as the lump of coal, and you know it. Your Highness always got to carry the singing stone. Is that fair that you get the coal too?
Voice crack.
That doesn't count. The singing stone was stolen by that horrid beast. I should get to keep the coal just because my stone was stolen.
It wasn't your stone. It belonged to the Isle of the Wonder Treasury. Your Highness always thinks that everything is hers.
Excuse me, my good man, but could you settle an argument for us?
Yes, please do. Which of us should carry the coal and which the egg? Remember, white...
Oh, no, pardon me.
Remember, white is the color of deserving truth and virtue.
Be quiet, Your Highness, and let him make up his own mind. I, for one, shall be more proper and not even mention the fact that red is the color of love.
I'm sorry, Your Majesties. I am partial to both red and white, but I'm afraid that I don't know how to solve your problem. One of you will just have to be gracious and allow the other lump of coal.
Gracious, what a ridiculously stupid idea.
Quite ludicrous.
That's the first thing we've ever agreed on in the past 45 million years. Well, he was a lot of help, wasn't he?
Yes, obviously a man of high intelligence.
This is spectacular, I gotta say.
Oh my, I can't...
The lump of coal goes much better with my gown anyway. Black and red are imperial colors.
What gown are you talking about? You're just a piece of stone. That's the silliest thing I've ever ever heard. Red does not go with anything much, being much too self-conscious. White is the perfect accompaniment to any color.
Alexander faces the screen and goes, "What?" And
What?
face palms.
The Red Queen has dropped her scarf on the steps. It is really hard to, like, properly emote when your voice is already as high as it can go.
Yeah, I know.
Alexander picks up the Red Queen's scarf.
I'm surprised I got as much emotion out of it as I did.
Can I talk to these guys?
Hey, we told you to Boy, we told you to back off.
Excuse me, what land lies beyond? What land? Chessboard land, ye knave! I see, and this chessboard land part of the... And is chessboard land part of the land of the Green Isles?
Yeah, it's the home of the Red and White Queens, rulers of the Isle of Wonder, fairest of the islands, and that owes loyalty to the king of the land of the Green Isles.
But perhaps not for long. What do you mean?
Have you been around the islands, mate? I mean, what is the purpose of unity with the great king and queen dead? The princess is worth serving, but the feud with the other isles, is strong.
Nay.
Nay.
Yeah, watch me whip and watch me nay.
Can I pass into your
Fuck
fair land?
off.
Heavens, no!
No human allowed in chessboard land. Never have been. Never will be. Okay.
Never!
Never.
Now watch me nay.
Fuck you!
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna head back to the beach.
Oh, do you want to grab some iceberg lettuce?
I can, but it'll melt, and I want
Oh,
to do
true.
something first before I do that.
I just remember iceberg lettuce being important.
Yeah, I have to come back here for the iceberg lettuce, and also...
Yeah, you can't make a salad without some good old lettuce.
Yes.
I mean, it's got to be
The
cold too,
one
so that's why you take the
pixel.
iceberg.
Come on.
The 1 pixel.
Okay.
1 pixel!
I'm gonna save it here.
Because bad things may
Bad things may happen. And it's been 52 minutes, so I'm just gonna end the video.
Oh
We'll see you all next time.
Well, thank you so much for watching
Thank you
video.
for watching video.
Goodbye.
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 Been
Goodbye.
an
Have
honor.
a nice day.
Have a
Goodbye.
good time.
Hello.
Hope you
You say
enjoyed the
goodbye.
video.
I say
Goodbye.
hello.
I say whatever I want, thank you very much.